Hello everybody, it's Friday, so it's Strength of the Soul Day. And today we got the power to be assertive. The power to be assertive. Ooh. Some people you meet, you think, well, they've got a bit much of that power. And they can be flipping out of assertive straight over into aggressive, can't they? And so that's not what we mean by being assertive. We actually mean being assertive. So let's see what it means. It's a way to speak our truth in any situation without being passive or aggressive. So when we remain passive, we actually mislead people by omission. Because we don't say what's our truth, people get the whole wrong idea about what we're really thinking, and we fail to protect our own energy and boundaries. So I had a person come for healing one day, and it was a businesswoman, and she was in a marriage with a couple of kids, and she'd had a big fight with her husband because he hadn't been forthright with her about where he wanted to live. So she and he had moved interstate, and he never said, I don't actually want to do this. He just bit down his own feelings of not wanting to do it because he knew she wanted to do it and said nothing, but then he hated it. And then, of course, it all came out in a big blurt that he really didn't like it. And the effect it had on her, even though she could see that he'd been a bit self-sacrificial for her and that, you know, he'd compromised for her and that she could appreciate where he was coming from, that this had been a gesture of niceness and closeness on his part. But she couldn't help feeling that she couldn't trust him anymore because she didn't know whether what he was saying, he really meant it, or whether he was just agreeing with her and was being passive, which made her feel really uncomfortable. So isn't that interesting? By trying to be the nice guy and the people pleaser, I suppose, his passivity led to a situation where his partner thought he wasn't to be trusted. Interesting. Anyway, when we're aggressive, we cause damage to the self as well as the beloved. And we know that's true, don't we? Because when we yell and scream and kick the cat, you know, metaphorically speaking, people don't like it, do they? And they get resentful and huffy, and we feel bad and guilty because we've just yelled or whatever we've done. So it's a bit of a tricky one, that. So how do you get to this sweet spot? How do you not be passive and yet not become a volcano that's erupting all over the place? So finding the sweet spot in our communication is the power of assertiveness. And I'd love to tell you that there's just one sweet spot, and that when you find it, that's it, you're done. You'll know in the future how to do it. But it's going to be different in every relationship because different people have different capacities to deal with energy. And so for one person, a very quiet word or two is enough for it to be assertive, whereas for another person, they didn't even hear you because that, you know, they're much more energized. You know, there's a lot more energy in the way they talk. Think of the Sicilian who's always talking with their hands and it's loud and bloody blah. If you just a couple of quiet words with someone like that, they won't even know you've said anything. And so you have to raise the amount of energy you're using in your communication with people who need that, and then lower it again when you're with other people. So it's a bit of a new way to take notice of what's going on in your relationships. So the pitfalls for our power to be assertive. And this is a power of your soul too. Your soul will help you with this if you connect with your soul. The pitfall is overshooting the mark and being aggressive, or remaining silent and simmering with anger on the inside about something. And so we can work on releasing our habits of how we hold our energy. We can release all aggression that's been held in our body or our mind or our energy field. And we can ask for the infinite and our higher soul, whatever you believe in, to release all fear of speaking in a kind assertive and skillful way. So that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? You can pray about it. If you use prayer as a spiritual tool, it's a great thing to pray about. So the blessing is, I calmly speak my truth at the right time, in a normal voice, with the right energy and attitude, and with as much kindness and gentleness as I can. I'm an empowered peacemaker in the world. So wouldn't that be great to be like that all the time? So do you want to say it with me? I calmly speak my truth at the right time, speaking in a normal voice, with the right amount of energy, with the right attitude, and with as much kindness and gentleness as I can. I'm an empowered peacemaker in the world. And just breathe in and let the blessing come into your body, mind, and energy field. And so for the next week, let's practice being gently assertive, bringing the right amount of energy and consciousness to our interpersonal communications so that we can enjoy more love and more peace in our lives. Namaste.